Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the 2025 School of Music and Dance Honors Convocation. I'm not Dr. Kevin Delgado, and I'm not the director of SDSU School of Music and Dance. My script says I'm Dr. Kevin Delgado, but I'm not. Dr. Delgado is here with us this evening, but has been under the weather, feeling much better, but right now if he talks more than about 6 words, he starts coughing. So we thought for everybody's better being, we would have me read for you all this evening and MC the events. So welcome to our honors convocation. We know firsthand here at the School of Music and Dance the level of dedication and commitment these students have invested to reach this day. I ask all fall 2024, spring 2025, and summer 2025 graduates to please rise so that we may acknowledge you and say congratulations to each of you. Thank you for being here, and thank you, family and friends, for joining us as well this evening for this event. We're going to speak a little bit here. Thanks to the generous support of donors and endowed gifts, the School of Music and Dance is able to award over $125,000 each year to many deserving students. These scholarships are typically awarded through audition and fellowships, and as you'll see in the program, 17 students graduating today received scholarships. May I please ask all graduating scholarship students to please stand. We'll give you a round of applause for everything of your achievements. Scholarship students. The Presser Foundation in Philadelphia provides philanthropic support for music and music education, in keeping with the will of its founder, Theodore Presser. The trustees of the Presser Foundation established the Undergraduate Scholar Award to honor exceptional students pursuing study in music. The Presser Undergraduate Scholar Award includes a cash award of approximately $2,000 presented to an outstanding student majoring in music at or near the end of their student degree program. It is based on the student's academic and musical accomplishments, as well as leadership and citizenship. Chosen by the Music Scholarship Committee, please join me in congratulating our 2025 Presser Undergraduate Scholar, Kinsey Claudino. It comes with an award grade and a certificate. At this time, I'd like to welcome our Director and Coordinator of Music Education, Dr. Karen Koner, to come up for some presentations.
Good afternoon. I guess it's almost evening at this point in time. Before we talk about the Music Education Fellowship, I'm going to just adjust here. I'm a little taller than Dr. Keilinger. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate all of the music education students here. For those of you who may not know, our music education program here at SDSU is the largest program we have in the School of Music and Dance, and we produce a majority of the K-12 music educators in San Diego. So if we could please have stand all the students who are graduating with music education degrees, that would be great. But we are going to just honor a couple of students we are exceptionally proud of. So if I can have Erin Martinez and Lauren Rint come to the stage, and I'm going to tell you, while they're making their way down, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Music Education Fellowship Award. So our Music Education Fellowship program gives an approximate scholarship of $5,000 each year to a music education student for the academic year. The scholarship is endowed and supported by our donor, Phyllis Epstein. And if you've been to the symphony, if you've been to UCSD, if you've been around town, you've probably seen that Epstein name all around, and that's that same donor. And she donates to us and works in conjunction with San Diego Unified Schools, where our student works with a mentor teacher in a K-12 setting for approximately 6 to 8 hours per week. This scholarship is highly competitive and selective, and one of our top achievements from SDSU Music Education. I would like to take a moment to recognize our student who received this scholarship for this academic year, Lauren Rent. But to tell you a little bit more about Lauren, I know you're all prepared to clap, but rather than clap for Lauren, I'm actually going to hand the baton over to student assistant Erin to tell you a little bit more about her.
Hello, my name is Aaron Martinez. I'm the Music Education Fellowship Assistant for this year. This position has really been an honor. It's been a great time being able to coordinate and work with all the music faculty and with Lauren. As someone who's a personal friend of mine, it's really amazing to see her success throughout the years and see her progress as a teacher. And even though my work is a lot less hands-on than Lauren's, I still have felt such an amazing sense of community and support within my career in music education, and it's been really amazing. I have a statement from Adam Miller, who is Lauren's mentor teacher throughout the year. Lauren has been an incredible addition to the music program at Hoover High School over the past year. She is a passionate and hardworking musician, and her drive to grow and perfect her craft has been inspiring to see. During her fellowship, she demonstrated strong leadership, initiative, and genuine commitment to student and her own growth. Her ability to connect with students and contribute meaningfully to rehearsals and performances has made a lasting impact on the program. Lauren's dedication and professionalism highlight her great potential as a future music educator. We are thrilled to have Lauren with us for the past school year, and we wish her the best in her future endeavors. I wanted to say a personal congratulations to Lauren. She has put in a lot of hard work throughout the year. And congratulations to the next year's fellows. I wish you all the best. I know you're going to do amazing. Thank you.
As part of the fellowship, we do also award a student assistant, and so who you just heard speak was Aaron Martinez. And so Aaron was selected as the student assistant, who is the person who coordinates all the things, and honestly, who I wouldn't be able to make this fellowship happen without. He goes to the schools, he does the observations, he does all the coordinating, and he's just been a wonderful asset. So one more round of applause for Aaron Martinez, who's been the student assistant this year. Looking forward into next academic year, we have already selected next year's fellows, and in a fortuitous, that's the word I'm looking for there, turn of events, Lauren is not graduating, so we got to keep her for one more year, and she will be our student assistant for next year, so congratulations to Lauren, who will be our student assistant. And Dr. G and Dr. Cardenas and myself have selected the following students, and if you could please stand up so we can recognize you. We have selected Kira Borhoff. Izzy Clough. And Camilla Kay. Congrats to all three of you. Dr. G, Dr. Cardenas, and I are very proud of you all and excited to see what you will do next year.
Next, we will acknowledge this year's outstanding undergraduate students and their most influential faculty. The following students were selected by the School of Music and Dance faculty as the outstanding graduates for 2025. The chosen outstanding undergrad student then identifies a chosen faculty member who has been influential during their course of study at SDSU. The first one that we'll announce, the 2025 Outstanding Undergraduate Music Student, is Kinsey Claudino. And her most influential faculty member is Dr. Eric Starr. You can have them both come up. Kinsey's a graduating senior at SDSU. She's been an active member in the department. During her time, she's performed in almost every ensemble on trombone that we offer here, various chamber groups. In addition to her performance experience, she's taken leadership roles, including directing Symphony at State, an annual recital and masterclass series. She collaborates closely with peers to support collective growth in musicianship. Beyond academic settings, Kinsey has also developed skills in artist management and music marketing through her work with local bands such as Cherry Knot and Koshin, blending her performance background with a growing interest in the business side of the music industry. And her most influential faculty, Dr. Starr, maintains a multifaceted musical career as a faculty member here at SDSU, a trombonist for West Wind Brass, a board member of the San Diego New Music and the Houseman Quartet Foundation. At SDSU, he is a studio artist teacher, a lecturer, a brass coordinator, co-director of the Experimental Music Ensemble, program advisor for music entrepreneurship and business degree, and the head coach for SDSU cycling. Welcome, Dr. Starr and Kinsey.
Good evening, everyone. This thing has wheels, hey. Before talking about any individuals, it's important to recognize that the School of Music and Dance has many outstanding graduates. Music is group art. It is all about collaboration. Every successful career requires the constant support and collaboration of colleagues of all types. Thank you to our students for fostering such an environment where everyone can thrive. Because no one can make it in this field on their own. But if anyone could, it would be Kinsey. As far as anyone knows, Kinsey came out of the womb sounding amazing on the bass trombone and sending very professional and timely emails. It's true, Kayla told me. Kinsey materialized for the School of Music and Dance in the summer of 2021 when she reached out as an undeclared incoming first-year student who was interested in the music entrepreneurship and business degree, of which I am the program advisor. I learned that she was also a trombone player, and I happened to be the trombone teacher. So we set a meeting to meet a few days before classes started in the fall semester so I could hear Kinsey play. You never know how these meetings are going to go, but the emails were on point, so that was good. We met before the fall semester, and Kinsey played what would essentially be an audition for the School of Music. When hearing someone play for the first time, a very common internal dialogue goes something along the lines of, okay, there are 10 things that this person can fix if they're playing, but what are one or two that we can talk about right now that they can implement quickly so that we can build a little trust and work through the other 8 or 9 in the coming months? After Kinsey played, the only thing I could say was, if you had auditioned for us in February, we would have offered you a scholarship. And that was how I met Kinsey Claudino, a remarkable human being. It turns out that Kinsey is excellent in many ways. She is a phenomenal musician, a brilliant scholar, and a wonderful person. Kinsey is a very hard worker. She insists on earning everything. Every ensemble placement, every accolade, every grade is earned through diligent, hard work, right? She's also extremely reliable. In 4 years, I don't think Kinsey missed a single lesson, rehearsal, or meeting. And we had a lot of lessons, rehearsals, and meetings. During her second year, Kinsey started playing more electric bass and ended up becoming a member of 2 very popular indie bands on campus, and their names are Cherry Knot and Koshin. So Kinsey's in these rock bands, and it was just proof that she was, in fact, the coolest nerd in the band room. But she never left the band room. And what ultimately stands out about Kinsey is the kindness and thoughtfulness that she shows to everyone around her. This is something that I have personally experienced many times. And whether it's at a Friday morning trombone choir rehearsal, where I'm stumbling through my words and struggling to find the right rehearsal spot, or when I'm bothering her about a new band that I've discovered, even though every single one of them ends up being from 20 years ago, the kindness is always there, and it is much appreciated. And now, Kinsey will embark on what will certainly be an amazing professional journey. And we will miss you, and I will miss you. The musical field is treacherous. There are more disappointments than successes. It's like that for all of us. But that makes the successes that much sweeter. It will take every positive attribute you have and then some to accomplish your loftiest goals. But do not sell yourself short. At this stage, you can't really see your full professional potential, but we can, and it is truly unlimited. So, as you negotiate what will be a very successful career, just please remember that you will always have an ally and a friend. It is a distinct honor to introduce the 2025 Outstanding Undergraduate in Music, Kinsey Pearl Claudino.
Hello. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I'm filled with so much gratitude for the support that I've received from friends, family, and faculty. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the music department for some incredible opportunities that I've received over the past 4 years. I was initially unsure of declaring music as my major, but I'm so lucky to have found my degree and learned from some amazing people in this department. Thank you to Shannon Keitlinger, Michael Gertis, Brian Ransom, and Carl Sukup for pushing my musicianship in ensembles. I enjoyed the experiences both playing challenging pieces and being a part of the family you created in your groups. I'd also like to thank Eric Starr for shaping my college experience. I entered school undeclared, and he was the first person I interacted with in the music department. I remember our first meeting in person. I was looking on my phone at the School of Music and Dance website before, so I could find his headshot so I knew who to look for. And I saw a strange person walking towards me in the distance with long flowing hair. And it threw me for a loop because it looked very different from his pre-COVID headshot that he had listed on the website. But after talking with him that day, I declared music business, and I never looked back. Declaring that major meant that I had the privilege of working on more projects and taking lessons with Dr. Starr. Experiences that, 1, built my confidence, and 2, showed me what an incredible professor, musician, entrepreneur, and person Dr. Starr is. He cares deeply about each of his students' success and maintains a busy schedule. He bikes about 50 miles daily. He bakes lemon bars to bring to his ensembles. He coaches students and chamber ensembles. He works with local nonprofits to organize events that he himself conceptualizes. He acts as head coach of the cycling team. He meets with students on individual projects. He always finds time to practice. And he's an influencer, and he always stays connected. My favorite part of college has by far been meeting people and finding different communities, and believe me, being at a campus this big, there is no shortage of them. But the Low Brass Studio is one of the first places I felt at home at SDSU. Dr. Starr makes an extra effort to make sure students are connected within the Low Brass and Brass Studio, knowing that college is a tough transition for some, and that having a support system makes all the difference in the world. He's been extremely successful in this, considering that within the past 4 years, our brass chamber ensembles have expanded from 2 to somewhere around 10 groups. Especially coming out of COVID, having a tight-knit community was important to me after feeling so isolated and then moving away from home. I'm so lucky to have had the opportunity to learn from someone who I hope to emulate in many aspects of my life. So thank you, Dr. Starr, for everything and for making my college experience so hard to say goodbye to. Thank you.
The 2025 Outstanding Undergraduate Dance Student is Arwen Higgins, and her most influential faculty member is Joseph Alters. Arwen will receive her BFA in dance from SDSU this month. She began dancing when she was young and is trained in many styles, including ballet, contemporary modern, tap, acrobatics, jazz, and hip hop. In the last few years, she has been lucky to perform in works directed by Joseph Alter, Jessica Humphrey, Leslie Siders, Monique Haley, and Mike Esperanza. Upon graduation, she plans to return to her home state of Colorado and spend the next years teaching and choreographing at her home studio, Elevation Dance Academy. Dr. Waters has dedicated over 40 years to the field of contemporary dance as a dancer, choreographer, and educator. He earned his Master of Fine Arts in Choreography and Dance Technology from The Ohio State University. As the artistic director of the Joe Alter Dance Group, his works have graced venues such as The Kitchen, the Sylvia and Danny Kaye Playhouse, and the 92nd Street Y in New York City, as well as various locations across California, Texas, New Mexico, Colombia, Germany, Poland, the Czech Republic, and Serbia. Please welcome our outstanding undergraduate dance.
I wanted to start by thanking my 3 faculty members, Jess, Joe, and Leslie. You are some of the most brilliant people I've had the pleasure of meeting and working with, and you just welcomed me with open arms, and you've always seen my potential, and I've always felt so loved and so seen by you 3. So thank you so much for the past 4 years. It's been such a journey. You've helped me become the kind of dancer I always wanted to be and the kind of dancer I didn't know if I could ever become. Also, I want to thank all my class of 2025 dance majors. You all are amazing. I love you all so much. I've never met such a cohesive and strong group of dancers in my whole life, and it's just been so special to be surrounded by you all for the past 4 years. Love you more. What else? My mom, my sister, you all, my aunt, my family in general. I came to school in such a crazy, really strange time of my life, and you all helped me every step of the way, and I feel like you helped me find who I am here, and I have a lot of gratitude for everyone I've had the pleasure of knowing and getting to know over the last 4 years, and yeah, just thank you so much for this honor and this achievement, and I'm very, very grateful, and yeah, that's it.
Yes, this was a lovely time to be a professor of dance at San Diego State. We had an embarrassment of riches with this class. We're graduating the largest class we've ever graduated in the history of the program, 24 people altogether. What's really exciting is there is so many unbelievably talented and wonderful performers, choreographers, thinkers, people that are deeply engaged in service. And I just consider it so much more fun to work with people who are so deeply engaged and so willing to show up. So for all of the graduating class, I am and we are proud of you, and thank you for making the last 4 years better for everyone. I stand before you deeply humbled at being recognized by Arwen as her most influential faculty member. This honor means more to me than words could express. Here's why. In Arwen, I've had the privilege of witnessing not just extraordinary talent, but remarkable courage and resilience. What many of you may not know is that just before joining our community, she experienced the sudden and unexpected loss of her father. Yet through that profound grief, she approached her dancing and studies with unwavering dedication and openness. Her capacity to transform personal heartbreak into artistic growth has been astonishing. Students love being inspired by their teachers. What they don't know is that we also deeply desire that our students inspire us. Arwen has. She has grown immensely, and in doing so, transformed those around her. She reminds me daily of why I love this profession, to witness the beautiful alchemy that happens when commitment, art, and growth meet human experience. It's why we do it. Thank you, Arwen, for this recognition. But more importantly, Thank you for showing us all what true resilience, dedication, commitment, and love look like when put into motion. Thank you.
The 2025 Outstanding Graduate Music Student is Andrew Ginzel. Is Andrew here with us tonight? No? Okay, thanks. Andrew Ginzel is a historical musicologist, educator, and multi-instrumentalist based in San Diego, California. His research examines how 20th century rock and folk traditions influenced the counterculture of the 1960s and 70s and its impact on American identity and contemporary cultural memory. He taught a course on American popular music history at SDSU and has taught as an adjunct professor at Point Loma Nazarene University. He has completed his MA in critical studies in music at SDSU and holds a BA in commercial music composition and production from Point Loma Nazarene University. He's not here with us, but if we could just please a round of applause for our outstanding graduate music student. The 2025 Undergraduate Aztec Music Award. What? There's a video. Play that video.
Hi, my name is Andrew Ginzel, and I'm very honored to be receiving this recognition. I'm going to be graduating with my master's in critical studies in music. I'd like to thank everybody at the School of Music and Dance, the staff, the professors, everyone who's made this department just something I'd love to be a part of. I'd love to thank Dr. Phoebe and Dr. Lipstone, two professors that I've taken classes with, who are also on my research committee. They've been excellent educators, and I'd love to thank them for the time that they spent with me in their courses, as well as the time that they spent with my research and all the feedback and guidance that they gave to me. I'd also like to thank Maya Ginsberg, who first let me be her graduate assistant in her hip-hop course, as well as the time that she spent with my research as well, giving great feedback and advice and being so supportive and encouraging throughout. And importantly, I'd like to thank Dr. Eric Smigel, who's the head of the Critical Studies and Music program. He's been an amazing advisor and mentor throughout this whole process. His help with my research has been invaluable. With his feedback, his support, just everything made it something. He made the program something that I'd love to be a part of. And for that. And again, thank you. I'm very honored to receive this recognition. Thank you.
And now, the 2025 Undergraduate Aztec Music Award for exceptional service to the School of Music and Dance by a music student is awarded to Lauren Carter. Lauren is originally from the United Kingdom, is a soprano recognized for her expressive artistry and versatile stage presence. She has performed leading roles at the SDSU Opera Theater, as well as was a finalist in the 2025 NATS Western Regional Competition and a recipient of the Ames Scholarship from the Conrad Prebys Foundation. Lauren is a dedicated interpreter of both early and contemporary vocal repertoire. Lauren's international training includes advanced study at the American Institute of Musical Studies in Graz, Austria, where she performed in Kenneth Griffith's Lieder Recital. She has appeared as a soprano soloist for both Fauré's and Howell's Requiems with the SDSU Chamber Choir. A committed ensemble artist, Lauren sings professionally with the Sacra Profana and serves as soprano section leader at St. Paul's Episcopal Cathedral in Hillcrest. After graduating with a bachelor's in voice performance, Lauren will be moving to Montreal, Canada to begin her studies at McGill University. There, she will be under the mentorship of Dominique Labelle while studying for her master's in early music vocal performance. Would you like to say any words? Please.
Hi, I would just like to thank the voice faculty, specifically Dr. Sherwood, for creating such a welcoming space for us to embark in our opera journeys. It's a really safe space where we're able to step out of our shell And really learning Gretel, I feel like shaped me largely as a musician, and that's to you. So thank you. Thank you to Dr. Kafey as well for shaping me as the choral musician I am today. I don't think I would be anywhere near as confident of a sight reader as I am now without him. And thank you largely to Lorinda Nickel, my voice professor. I simply have learned almost everything from her. So thank you.
The 2025 Undergraduate Aztec Dance Award for Exceptional Service to the School of Music and Dance by dance students is awarded to Emily Deskin and Juliet Elbert. I'd like to invite Leslie Siders to introduce them. Yes.
These two, this is the first time we've awarded to two people, and it's really fitting for each of you individually and together to receive this award. These two have been taking care of each other and so many aspects of our dance program since they were freshmen, and it's been consistent. And I feel like I've seen over the years how I see how hard it is to be a dance major through these two a lot, because I think they do so much. They're not only in every production, but they're in every piece in every production, and they work really hard, and they get worn out, and they keep coming back, and somehow they make it work, but it's really because they've been supporting each other. And what they do here, they also find ways to fill in where we need them, and administrative. If they're not doing, they've also worked together creatively. If they're not doing the things that are really needed for the program, they're finding the students who will do it. So, thank you. What are we gonna do with them? Emily Deskin will graduate in a month with a BFA in dance with a concentration in dance education. Her dance journey began in Tempe, Arizona at MBBC Dance, where she participated in competitions as a soloist and in ensembles. Emily has received training in a wide variety of styles and specializes in ballet, modern, contact improvisation, and low-fly aerial. I like reading that. Next year, Emily will enter the single subject teaching credential and the master's teaching program at SDSU, so she's not leaving, that's good news. Upon graduation, she plans to dance with a professional company, and I've no doubt she will. Julia Elbert is graduating with a BFA in dance in the spring, as well as a BA in public relations. She began dancing in the Bay Area, California, where she was trained as a competitive dancer. Through college, Julia continued to train in a wide variety of styles, but fell in love with contact improvisation, low-fly aerial, and modern movement technologies. Julia plans to continue training over the summer and working towards joining a professional company. Would you all like to say any words?
Hi, everyone. We wanted to say thank you so much to our parents. Mine are sitting right there, and hers couldn't be here tonight, but I know they are so proud of her. And we just wanted to say thank you so much for getting us here to school and supporting us through this journey, no matter how many phone calls and how many crazy nights there are. There's lots of support from you guys, so thank you guys so much.
We also want to thank our friends from the SDSU dance community, especially our fellow graduates. You are all truly inspiring, and we truly could not have done this without you. Also, we would like to thank our faculty, Leslie, Jess, and Joe. Thank you for your love and your mentorship over these past 4 years. You have inspired tremendous growth, and we can't imagine our college career without having known you three. I would also like to thank Julia. Thank you for being the best random roommate I ever could have asked for and the best collaborator. I love you.
I love you too. We would also like to thank Leslie, Jess, and Joe again for everything and supporting us through all 4 years. And I know there's been hardships with the both of us, and we felt nothing but love and support, and we're just so, so grateful for you guys, and there's nothing I could say to make that more clear, I don't think. But I also love you too very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The 2025 Aztec Graduate Music Award for exceptional service to the School of Music and Dance by a music student is awarded to Janice Calvento. Janice is finishing her master's in orchestral conducting at SDSU and received a bachelor's in clarinet performance at Sacramento State. This fall, she will continue her studies at the University of Nevada in Las Vegas, where she hopes to finally master the art of bowing as she pursues her DMA in orchestral conducting. Over the past 2 years, she's had the honor of working with the SDSU Symphony and Chamber Orchestras, as well as with the SDSU Opera program. She's thankful for professors and peers whose support and trust made all the music, growth, and chaos possible, and feels incredibly lucky to have derped her way into a community that feels like family and a program that turned out to be exactly what she needed. Her words. Thank you. Janice, would you like to say a few words? Thanks.
Okay, kind of winging this speech, but I am still confused that I'm getting this award, but I'm really honored, and I'm really honored. I'm so lucky to have stumbled into such an amazing, welcoming community, and God, I wish it was more than 2 years. It felt too short, but it has been an amazing 2 years, and I'm so grateful for the community, the people, the friends, the students, the faculty, and it feels like there's just too many people to individually thank, but I would like to thank Professor Michael Gerdes, because without his unwavering support, belief, and trust, even when I did not believe in myself, I would not be the musician or person I am, and I just wish this was more than 2 years. I can't believe this is coming to an end, but thank you, and it's cool to get this award. Thank you, bye.
The 2025 Music Alum to Watch is awarded to Trevor Homschild for outstanding professional representation in the field of music by a recent graduate. After graduating from Lorinda Nichols Studio in 2022, Trevor attended Juilliard and graduated with a master's degree in 2024. In summer 2023, he was a festival artist at Opera Saratoga, performing in Don Pascal. In 2024, Trevor was a semifinalist at the Houston Grand Opera Concert of Arias competition, and later that year he won first prize at the Opera Vocal Competition. In summer 2024, Trevor attended the Aspen Opera Theater and Vocal Arts program as a Renee Fleming Fellowship artist, performing as the Count in The Marriage of Figaro and Peter in Hansel and Gretel. Also in 2024, he was a part of the New Songs Creating Careers International Competition and Masterclass program in Germany, where he won second prize. Later this summer, he will attend the Salzburg Young Singers Project, performing in Verdi's Macbeth, as well as a concert collaborations. And for the next 2 years, Trevor will be a member of the 2024 through 26 Vienna Opera Studio. Trevor's accomplishments in the 3 years since he has graduated from our school are extraordinary, and his career trajectory truly makes him an alum to watch. Trevor is an Austrian and is unable to attend today, but sent his wishes of gratitude to the faculty for this honor. If we could say thank you to Trevor, to Austria. For our presentation of our dance alumni, I'd like to welcome back to the stage Professor Leslie Siders.
Vivi, do you want to come up? It's really nice that this At the end of the year, at the end of the semester, as graduates are leaving and sort of being in that sadness, it's really nice to reconnect and to invite in some of the graduates who've been away for a few years and to like see how things continue. And yeah, it's exciting to hear what Vivi's been doing. Do you go by Vivi?
Yes.
I know her as Vivi. Lydia Velasquez is a dance movement therapist, child and family specialist, and wellness advocate. Her professional journey began at SDSU, where she deepened her understanding of the connection between movement, development, and healing, an exploration that eventually led her to earn a master's degree in dance movement therapy from Pratt Institute. Guided by a belief in the transformative power of creativity and connection, she brings care and intention to every space she enters. Lydia has since worked with children, adolescents, and families across psychiatric care, rehabilitation, and community wellness settings, supporting emotional growth through trauma-informed, creative, and embodied approaches. She is currently working toward her LPCC, Licensed Professional Clinical Counselor license, and as a dancer at heart, continues to teach dance from time to time, staying rooted in the art from that started it all. Grateful for the ongoing mentorship from the SDSU dance faculty, Lydia is honored to be recognized as Dance Alum to Watch. And I'll just say, it's not easy to continue in this field in any way. So I love seeing that you're going after the degrees and continuing the dancing, and just see how it's not an easy thing to do. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's honestly such an honor. I didn't even know we had an alumni award, so it was really nice when I got an email saying I was being awarded. I think on my way here, I got a memory on my phone that almost 5 years ago today, I graduated from the dance program. So it just feels like a full circle moment to be standing here getting this award. SDSU holds such a special place in my heart. It's where I first began to understand the power of movement, and not just an art form, but as a way to connect, heal, communicate. And I think also something that really honed that in me was the faculty. They've been more than teachers to me. They've continued to show up, support me, encourage me, and simply be a phone call away. I think that's the kind of support that stays with you even after you graduate. So I'm just thankful to be here, be awarded, recognized. I appreciate you so much for seeing me back then and still see me today. So thank you so much.
To present the award for Outstanding Dance Alum, I'd like to welcome to the stage Professor of Dance Jess Humphrey.
The 2025 Outstanding Dance Alum Certificate is awarded to Sulamita Panduro for outstanding representation in the field of dance by an alum. Sulamita graduated from the SDSU dance program in 2016. She then moved to England, where she performed for dance companies in London and Reading. After her time in the UK, Sulamita pursued further education in Vasa, Finland, earning a master's in teaching and learning at Abo Akademi University. Currently, she is a full-time doctoral researcher at the same school, focusing on supporting the integration of immigrant youth into Finland. I was thinking of Sulamita today. We've stayed in touch since she graduated, and I was thinking of her today, and the first thought that came to mind was her very first semester, and it was possibly my very first semester or really close to it. And In the dance program, we have a lot of somatics classes, and touch is a skill that we spend a lot of time working with. And students come in with varying degrees of comfort with touch. And in the very first class, Sulamita said, I don't want to touch anyone the whole time I'm here. And I said, wow, okay. And I just immediately in my mind thought, could someone graduate from the program without touching? And by the end of the first semester, so she sat out and she would self-touch, and we did all these kind of worked with it in different ways. And by the end of the first semester, she was touching other people and understood that there was a lot more to the art of touch, and that even that it was an art form than she previously understood. So by the time she graduated, her arc, the improvement was, right? She's a true first-gen college student. And so when she finished and contacted me about doing her master's in education, she was like, I don't know if I, and I said, you absolutely can do this. And she has pressed through, and now there's just not a shred of that I don't belong here left in her. And now she is working with students who have the same sort of should I be here feeling that she did. And she's also in love with a pop star in Finland and DJs on the regular. And so she is absolutely still dancing. So it's kind of an amazing story of an alum that kept dancing and was able to use the skills that she learned in the program to support others.
Hello, from Boston, Finland. I wanted to thank the School of Music and Dance and the dance program at SDSU for awarding me this year's Outstanding Alumni. It's really an honor to not only be remembered, but acknowledged by my alma mater living so far away across the world. And I'm extremely proud of this recognition, being a first-gen graduate, master's degree graduate, and now PhD student. The dance program at SDSU has really shaped who I am today, not only as a dance artist, but as a student through my studies and as a lifelong learner. I owe the faculty of the dance program, Jess Humphrey, Leslie Siders, Jill Alter, Catherine Irie, for preparing me during my undergraduate to be who I am today. And I forever carry you all with me and everything I've learned from you in and out of the dance studio. So, all the way from Finland, thank you so much. I'm going to carry this feeling and this support with me through my PhD studies. And I also want to congratulate the graduates of 2025. So thank you.
Our final award is for Outstanding Music Alum, and the 2025 Outstanding Music Alum Certificate is awarded to Ruben Valenzuela. Ruben cannot be with us this evening. He's presented it for Outstanding Professional Representation in the Field of Music by an alumnus. Ruben Valenzuela is the founder and artistic director of Bach Collegium in San Diego, or BCSD. As a conductor and keyboardist, he has led BCSD in notable performances of music of the Renaissance, early and high Baroque, early classical period, as well as music of the 20th century. Valenzuela's performances have been described as dramatic and vibrant and able to unlock the true power of Baroque music. With BCSD, he's toured to important festivals in Mexico City, Bolivia, and recently performed at Bachfest 2024 in Leipzig, Germany, with additional performances throughout the world. Valenzuela is regularly called upon as a guest conductor and historical keyboardist, with notable guest engagements including with the Bach Vespers at the Holy Trinity in New York City, Marsh Chapel Choir and Collegium at Boston University, Bach at Emmanuel Church, Boston, Juilliard 415 at Lincoln Center, and many more. As a musicologist, Valenzuela has undertaken research throughout the world, including his doctoral dissertation work. In 2016, he presented a paper titled Mexican Religious Iconography, Angels, Musicians, and the Basso Continuo in Mexico City Cathedral for the inaugural Historical Performance Institute of the Jacobs School of Music at Indiana University. In addition to a master's from SDSU, Valenzuela holds a PhD in musicology from Claremont Graduate University. Having just returned from a tour in Mexico, Ruben was not able to attend tonight, but sends some remarks.
Thank you, SDSU, School of Music and Dance, for selecting me as your Alum of the Year, and I'm very sorry that I can't be there today in person. My time at SDSU, 1996 to 98, I remember quite fondly. It was most definitely a formative time in my education, and I was especially lucky to be under the mentorship of Professor Dr. Louis Peterman, who, without a doubt, set me on my career path in early music and musicology. I'm still on campus every now and then again. My son's weekly piano lesson, so every time I set foot on the campus, I have just wonderful memories from that time. And I'm very proud to include SDSU as one of my alma maters. Again, thank you so much for the honor.
Before we conclude, let's take a quick look at some of our graduates with original music by one of our graduating students, Alan Elena. Finally, we'd like to acknowledge the importance of the support provided by family members and friends to our graduating class. Our thanks to each of you for being an integral part of your students' success, for introducing them to the arts, for the time and financial commitments you made for so many things, and most importantly, for your encouragement and your presence at performances. Graduates, wherever you are and wherever they are, please rise and applaud your support teams, family, and friends for all that they have done for you. In closing, on behalf of the entire school, I say we are so proud of you. We admire your growth, your strength, your resilience, and your determination. Combined with your creativity, these are the qualities that will serve you well no matter where your life's journey takes you. We're all linked now through these years of shared experience in this school. Go out there and find your way. Make us proud. Make yourselves proud. Make the world a better, more thoughtful, more creative place. And from time to time, check in and let us know what you're doing. Congratulations, graduates and honorees. This concludes, I'm a conductor, this concludes our honors convocation. Thank you for attending.